Week number 86. So I'll let you start off.
So we have our amazing Dr. Mike Price with us again today.
Hi, Mikey. What a word.
He looks good today.
I think he got abducted again.
Abducted.
Aliens.
Yeah.
So they're out there. You know what one of my crazy goals is?
What's that?
Everybody have a crazy goal?
Yeah.
It's called WAG, Wild Beep Goal. Mine is to be the first chiropractor to adjust an alien. Now, there's a lot of people out there right now, chiros, that are going, I'm going to do that, and you're going to steal it from me. But Chiro Man stamps claim to it right now. Because you maybe have adjusted an alien or two. Sometimes I've wondered. So, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway.
You guys, I just want to say that I'm blessed. I'm grateful. We talked about appreciation and gratefulness last week. And it just showed up this morning where we had a mom call in and saying, you know, Dr. Matt, can you get my son in today before he goes to school? And Rachel answered the phone. She's like, oh yeah, sure, bring him in. So I checked him out, and last night he was wrestling with his brother, love him, and he had a headache pop up last night. And as soon as he was wrestling and hit his head, he rolled over and said, Mom, guess what? And she walked down and said, what? What happened? She's like, I need to go see Dr. Matt.
That's cool.
This kid is 11 years old, and he understands chiropractic.
Who was it? Whisper to me. Oh, very cool. Okay. Almost looked like we were making out there.
Anyway, it's the coolest thing because...
For you New Mexico docs, we weren't.
It's illegal there?
I don't know if it's illegal, but they want to give us a drug for it, especially the guy that wears the barber coat.
Oh, there we go.
Works out of his shed.
But
anyway.
it was just so cool that it pops up, and he understands chiropractic, and he came in, just gave me a big hug, big high five, and just said, you know, thank you.
Way cool.
And this, I love this kid with all my heart. He's going to be a chiropractor. He just doesn't know it yet. And he's been under chiropractic care for almost 2 years now, and the whole family, it's pretty cool.
Way cool. Way cool. All right, go.
Okay.
We're going to keep this one shorter than 7 minutes.
Yes.
Maybe not. All right, go.
So, today, we're talking about your spine, your nerve system, and your
muscle
muscles.
relaxers. Muscle relaxers. Here's why. We're going to tell the story. Because we had one of our patients the other day who's been with us 20 years, was at the gym working out, and she felt this pop in her hip. So right away, the trainer says, oh my gosh, you got to go to your other guy, white building.
White coat.
Damn, they got
white
mortuaries in the basement. And so that she went there, and they said, oh yeah, you have a torn muscle. But before we get into that, we're going to get into muscles. We're going to talk about muscle relaxers. So we're going to address a muscle spasm, good or bad, cause or effect.
Okay. Muscle spasm.
Remember, we got to make this less than 7 minutes.
Okay. Muscle spasm, good or bad? It's good. Believe it or not, muscle spasm is good. It's your body's adaptation to a stress, to a problem. Your body is protecting you when it spasms. So you guys, say we were a big radio tower. I don't know if you guys can see me here, but radio tower has those lines right there, and say one of those was injured and kind of went limp. What would happen to that other side?
Like if the spine tilts that way.
Exactly. What happens to that muscle right there? Does it tense up, or does it just go, okay, we're going to fall? Your body tenses up, and that's that spasm right there. It's protecting you, right? Make sense?
Protecting. Wow, you mean the body would know what to do?
Your body might have some idea.
Interesting concept. So, those other guys doesn't think your body's that smart.
So we have this tilting, this deviation here, and your muscle spasming. And if you took a muscle relaxer, what would happen?
You mean like loosen the cable?
Yeah, so basically that muscle relaxer would relax that spasm muscle.
Like maybe say loosen the bolts on the cable and let that big cell phone tower fall on that house that sits down here?
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. That's my house. Yeah, I mean, it would squish, and the muscle is spazzing up for a reason. The cable is tight for a reason. Mm-hmm. It's there to protect.
Exactly.
And the mentality of the other guys, I caught them doing that today.
Very nice.
The other guys, they think that they know better than the body. The body knows exactly what to do, right?
And Dr. Nick Fanning, love you, brother. Welcome back, and he's a cool guy. So he had a little
7 minutes.
Baby girl, and one of the doctors told him that, isn't that amazing? The doctors told him that the baby's body doesn't know how much calcium to produce, so we need to tell it. We need to give it more calcium.
Yeah. That's like a lot of the deer out in nature and cows and stuff, wild animals. They don't know either. It's a good thing we're following them around.
And Nick's response was just priceless and said, okay, well, when you can produce a human body out of 2 cells, you let me know, then we'll talk.
That was good. So we're going to talk about muscles. We're going to talk about. Also, she was told she had a muscle tear.
Yeah.
So what happened is the muscle tore like this right here. So that's a torn muscle. Like this piece of paper is torn. So what the other guys did, and the people that work with the other guys in the basement by the mortuary, what they did is they said, oh my gosh, you know what? In addition, because you have a torn muscle, you need a muscle relaxer. Now I want you to think about the what's the word I want to use here? The moronic theory here. If you have a torn muscle and the muscle is torn, let's let go of that muscle, and the muscle is torn, it actually does that. So would it make sense if we truly have a torn muscle to give it a muscle relaxer? Because what's the muscle relaxer going to do?
It's going to relax it more. What
It's
happens?
going to relax it even more. So how in the world, it's going to continue to tear. So with that in mind, first of all, the moral of the story was it wasn't a torn muscle. She had a subluxation in her right ilium. We corrected that, and Nate took over. That's the body's ability to know what it's supposed to do. And she responded better.
Isn't that cool?
So here's the theory with that. This is where I guess I'm going. I see so many, and so do you, so many people coming in taking muscle relaxers, and the body doesn't need that junk. The body knows what to do. If you have a spasm, it's your body trying to protect you. That's what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to take a drug and not. Okay, I'm done. It's all yours.
You guys, thank you. Think about what you put in your body. Keep it healthy. Keep your body. And we'll work out. See you next week.